Hi, my name is Sam Leeds.
And my name is Olivia Drozd.
And welcome to the 4th episode of the Cedar Post.
Concerning world news this week, a 19-year-old teen from the UK began to regain consciousness after going into a coma before the COVID-19 lockdown. Joseph LaVille was hit by a car on March 1st, 2020, days before the shutdown. The accident left Joseph with a traumatic brain injury, sending him into a coma. He is now emerging from the coma and has no idea about the devastating pandemic that has struck the world. His family is slowly attempting to explain the current worldwide event as Joseph can now hear them. On Sunday, a Himalayan glacier burst, causing mass flooding throughout Uttarakhand, India. The massive flood smashed 2 dam projects, sweeping over the 100 civilians. The chief minister of Uttarakhand has since stated that 7 bodies have been recovered, while 125 are still unaccounted for. This disaster revealed to scientists that rising temperatures, a possible effect of climate change, are melting Himalayan glaciers at an alarming rate. A recent study finds that these life-sustaining glaciers could be gone by the end of the century, potentially leaving millions without a water supply.
In U.S. news this week, the second impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump began on Tuesday, February 9th. Trump is charged with incitement of insurrection after his comments before the Capitol attack on January 6th. House Democrats claim that President Trump's comments directly incited violence at the Capitol. Trump's legal team says that the former president should not be tried because he is no longer in office. With 67 votes needed to remove Trump from future public offices, it seems unlikely that he would be convicted.
Hi, I'm Morgan Fairknopf, here with your local news. Last Thursday, a New Cumberland woman, Kayleen N. Selvey, was struck and killed by 2 vehicles while crossing Route 1115 in Cedar County. Around 9:49 p.m., a vehicle traveling northbound struck Selvey. Then the second vehicle struck Selvey in the southbound lane. Police said Selvey was pronounced dead at the scene. Susquehanna Trail was consequently shut down for 3 hours afterwards. The drivers were not identified by the police, and they fully cooperated, remaining at the scene while officials responded. Trooper Mark Reisner said Selvey was dressed in dark clothing and was not in the designated crosswalk. Shamokin Dam Police Chief Timothy Bremgen said his department received numerous complaints regarding pedestrians crossing Route 1115 without obeying traffic control devices. Although this is the first fatality in years on this road, there was an individual who was hit and injured by a vehicle a few months ago. This is an all-around tragic story, but New Cumberland has been generously sending love to Selvey's family and specifically for her daughter, Kay Marie, who is a student at Hillside Elementary. Having volunteered at the after-school program Kay Marie attends, I was blessed to have gotten to know Selvey, both through our conversations and through her daughter. Kay Marie made such an impression on me that I wrote about her in my college application essay. I know Kay Marie's bubbly personality, love for all, and mature faith were all gifts that her mother gave to her. Selvey's legacy will surely live on in sweet Kay Marie. Donations through our GoFundMe page have graciously been pouring in, showing that there really is a beating heart in this community that makes this town special.
I'm Natalie Delavan with this week's school announcements. The Cedar Cliff Post is pleased to announce our video essay segment. Do you have an idea for a video or film you've always wanted to pursue but didn't have the platform? The Cedar Cliff Post would love to hear from you and give you the opportunity to post your video, essay, or film on our official platforms. We would also like to remind current and upcoming students that course selection is due Wednesday the 17th. Please check your student emails and find the email with the link to the Google form. Also attached are videos created by department heads, giving you great insight into what the different courses are about. Then follow the email from there. If you have any questions, please reach out to your guidance counselors for help.
I'm Lily Sola, and this is your science briefing. I'm filling in for the full-time Juliana Alvelo Davies. The pharmaceutical company Johnson & Johnson applied last Thursday for emergency approval of their new COVID-19 vaccine. This vaccine, which only requires a single dose, is safe and was proven to effectively prevent severe cases of the disease 74% of the time. The emergence of new variants of the disease have sparked concern both nationally and worldwide that the vaccines will become less effective. The UK strand has been found to be doubling every 10 days in the United States. This variant is 30 to 50% more infectious than the variant that has been in the US since March, and is also more deadly. Finally, there is a West Coast variant, which has been found to account for at least 50% of the samples taken in California.
I'm Tristan Methroa with this week's music segment. Do you like jazz? Yeah! The West Shore Jazz Band has been hard at work as their practices have officially begun. Cast members of Into the Woods have been busy with their annual chocolate bar sales. Look out for students selling their candy at lunches for $1 per bar.
Hi, I'm Andrew Binyaga, and this week on Pop Culture. The Weeknd stunned crowds as he performed at this year's Super Bowl. The singer performed some of his biggest classics such as Call Out My Name and Earned It, as well as songs from his newest album, After Hours. Big-time actress Jennifer Lawrence was reported to be injured from a stunt. During filming Don't Look Up, Jennifer was hurt by flying glass when her stunt went awry. Over in the music world, country star Morgan Wallen apologized for his racial comments towards the black community. Surprisingly, his album sales have soared after the recent controversy. Lana Del Rey teases another song titled White Dress with an Instagram post. The song will possibly be featured on her upcoming album, Chemtrails Over the Country Club.
Thank you all so much for watching.
And as always, please follow our socials at the Cedar Cliff Post on Instagram and at cc_post on Twitter.
Stay classy, Cedar Cliff.